welcome back to Andy&Han. So for this week, I got something amazing for you guys. We're going to share 10 common fitness mistakes and things that are keeping you from losing weight if you're trying to lose weight, misconceptions that I've had my friends have, a bunch of really, really good information. I'm a NASM certified personal trainer. That's the National Academy of Sports Medicine. So I am a fitness professional and I worked really hard to get there. So I'm not just saying things and speaking from just my experience, but I'm also speaking from knowledge that I have from my certification. Andrew's not with me, as you can tell. He is going He is in Houston watching his niece at a sports game, so he's over there watching her, and I'm super happy because family is really important, and I'm glad he is doing that. I would be there as well, but gotta get out that content for you guys. All right, so we are gonna start this video and just get right into some tips I have. Number one. When I first started working out, I thought all I need to do is start running or start going on the elliptical or start doing some form of cardio and I'll get fit. I'll be toned, I'll have a six-pack, I'll, be this ripped girl, that's all I need to do to get fit. And that was so wrong of me. That's a great starting point. Or if you're trying to, run a marathon or run a half marathon, or if you have those kind of goals, that may be great for you. But if your goal is to lose weight and get toned and see muscle definition, the best way to do that is cardio mixed with weights. Number two, all right, we are going to talk about what the timeline it's going to take for you to get fit. So originally when I first started working out, I was like, oh, I'll just need to stick with a program or stick with something for, maybe 2 to 4 weeks a month, maybe even 8 weeks, so maybe 2 months, between a month and 2 months, whatever. I had a very limited range of time I thought it was going to take me to get to my goal weight or get to a goal weight of what I thought I was going to look like or to be healthy. And that is just not true. Like, that is not at all how it is. If you have a goal weight or a goal, just like a goal time for yourself, it should never be like, oh, I'm gonna finish this 6 weeks and then be done. So it should really constantly be a lifestyle thing. That is what I thought. I thought, oh, after 2 to 4 weeks, I'm good. That's just not true, because you'll go back into your old habits and then have to do another 6-week program and then go back into your old habits, and it's just not going to work. Moving on to number 3. We got, as long as I'm working out, I can eat whatever I want majority of the time. And that's a lot of high school. Like for me in high school, I was, I played sports and I ate really bad. I still, I gained weight and stuff like that. But I was like, oh, I'm fine. Like, I'm playing sports or I'm working out, so I can eat whatever I want. That was a big no-no. So it is true, diet is like 80% of what you're doing. So with your physical activity, you have to be eating correctly for whatever physical activity you're doing. You cannot just eat whatever you want, whenever you want. So that is a common misconception, especially that I found myself thinking about in high school, and not so much in college, but in high school. Number 4, once I work out and eat healthy for a month, I can go back and eat the bad food and go back to what I was doing. So when I first started working out, I was like, okay, I'm going to, have this month where I'm going to do this. And then once I'm done with whatever I'm doing, I can go back and eat the bad stuff. So I'd look at this candy in front of me when I was working out. I'm like, okay, I can't have that now because I'm trying to work out and be healthy, but I will have that once I'm done. Well, that's just like, I was lying to myself, because the true thing is, like, you have to have it in moderation and fit it into your lifestyle. And I didn't think about that at the time. At the time, I was like, oh yeah, I'll go back to, eating bad and my old habits once I've achieved what I want to achieve. And that's just not a lifestyle, attitude to have, and that's not going to work. So really thinking about food and getting into those old habits as like moderation. So yeah, I won't be able to have that candy every day, but maybe I can have that candy once or twice a week in moderation. That's a better attitude to have about that. Number 5, fad dieting and diet pills. So I tried to do diet pills my senior year of high school. My mom would not let me, and I was so mad at first because I was like, this is gonna be great for me. Like, it'll help me lose weight. All I need to do is take a pill. It'll help me slow my metabolism down. Okay, well, my mom was like, no, you're not taking a pill, honey. If you're gonna lose weight, like, start working out or eating healthy, and that's truly the best way. Fad dieting, actually, a lot of people are like, oh yeah, keto, like, all these different types of dieting. Yes, okay, so through my NASM, through like reading and training, we learn about different diets and how they affect you in different ways and stuff like that. No, I'm not a registered dietitian, so I would never give someone an exact diet to follow and tell you all this scientific stuff. But they do teach us about dieting and what diet works for best lifestyle. And so keto and those crazy diets that tell you all these things, and put you in a starvation mode and all this stuff, like, that's great if you're initially like really heavy and you want to get down, a fad diet might work for an initial weight loss. But if you are already, you know, you're not super overweight, you're kind of starting to work out, whatever, it's a lifestyle thing. It is working out, it is eating healthy, and it is not like a quick fix. There's no quick fix in fitness. That's just not a thing at all. Like, it's going to be a lifestyle, it's going to take dedication and commitment. It's not just a quick fix thing. Those fad diets never work because they are not going to be good for your life. You cannot consistently keep keto for the rest of your life. You cannot consistently keep those fad diets or diet pills for the rest of your life because they don't adhere to lifestyles. Healthy modifications, portion sizing, stuff like that, that will adhere to a lifestyle. Number 6. Okay, so I can just work out full body every day and that will get me toned. That's another thing I was doing. I was working out every muscle group every single day and thinking that I was gonna get toned. And I wasn't seeing results until Andrew, I wish he was here with me, he proved me wrong. I was wrong. He was like, you have to start, you know, doing back and biceps on Monday or triceps and shoulders on Tuesday and isolating those muscle groups throughout the week and specifically working out those muscle groups, because what that is doing, if I'm focusing on back and bicep for one day, I'm working my back and biceps so hard that my muscles are tearing, and then me drinking protein after, making sure I'm keeping up with my diet as well, that's gonna help my muscle rebuild and that's gonna give me tone. So I was wrong in that working out full body is going to, you know, keep you tone and stuff like that. It was literally, you have to, if you, like in my case at least, and from what I've learned also in NASM, like if you want to get toned and have specific muscle groups showing like abs or a defined bicep or defined tricep, you have to build those a little bit, and that is done through weight training, not heavy weight training. I'll get into that later, but that is that. Point number 7, okay, is weights will make me bulk up, so I'm not lifting weights. So my point 6 kind of led into point 7. Lifting weights, I promise you, will not turn you into a man, okay? Bodybuilders, I respect what they do a lot. It is very hard to be a bodybuilder, and that kind of insults them saying, oh, I'm just gonna turn into a bodybuilder and this giant man if I start lifting weights. No, they have their own thing, they do their own workouts. It's like a science for them. That is not true at all. Like, I lift heavy weights and I don't consider myself bulky or manly in any sense of the way. Like, I can think I'm toned, and I earned that, and I earned that by, you know, challenging myself in the weight room and pushing myself. So back and bicep, you know, pushing myself with the 15 to 25 range instead of the 8 to 10 or 8 to 12, that's what I was doing before. So constantly like pushing yourself in the weight room and doing all that will help you get toned and help me get toned. It is such a lie that once you start lifting weights, you know, like girls are so scared of the weight room. Like, don't be afraid to go in there and start lifting weights, because if you want to see that tone, it is cardio mixed with weights. I tell them that all the time. Number 8, all right. 8 is portion sizing and healthy food. So a common misconception and things that I thought when I first started eating healthy was that, oh, it's healthy, I'll just have as much as I want of it, it doesn't matter, it's not gonna do anything to me. That's not true at all. For example, fruit smoothies, okay? I'm gonna have fruit smoothie every single day. Well, do you know what fruit you're putting in there? Do you know how much sugar is in that? Even though it's good sugar, in excess, anything can be bad for you. So it's really about portion sizing. Maybe having a fruit smoothie, you know, 3 times a week instead of every single day. Or, you know, chicken, you know, maybe having, you know, a portion of chicken instead of having, you know, 4 meals of chicken. I mean, anything is bad in excess. You have to do it in moderation, and it has to be portion sized. And if you need more portion sizing, just look it up on the internet. They have so many portion sizing for your weight, whatever. I'm sure there's a website somewhere you could type in your weight and they'll tell you what portions you need for what. But portion size, make sure you're not eating too much of something. Number 9. Okay, number 9. So if I eat less, then I'm going to lose weight and see more results. Eating less is something that I kind of did in the summer. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get shredded, so I'm just gonna eat less. And that was a big problem, especially like fatigue. I was working out so hard, guys. Like, I was pushing myself in the gym every day with the weights, with cardio. I was doing the working out part great, but I wasn't feeding myself and eating for that. So when you're lifting weights and when you're actually getting into, okay, I'm doing cardio, like I'm running to warm up, I'm lifting weights, running to cool down, doing an ab, whatever, workout at the end, and doing that every day, that is amazing. You're pushing yourself. That's great. That's exactly what you're supposed to be doing when working out. But if you're not eating, your muscles are going to get fatigued. They're not going to repair. You're not going to see that tone. You're not going to see definition. You have to be eating for what you're working out. So like runners, they eat big carb meals before they run. Like, you have to be eating for what your lifestyle shows. So if you're not working out at all, maybe you shouldn't be eating as much. But if you're working out like me, I eat a lot because I need to eat a lot because my muscles, my body needs a lot. Number 10, okay. carbs are bad for you. That is a big misconception, okay? I eat carbs every single day. There are different kinds of carbs to eat. There are different kinds of carbs that will do different things to your body. There's different amounts of carbs for different lifestyles. No, you are not going to gain weight if you have a piece of bread or if you have, you know, a corn tortilla or something like that, or a sweet potato or a baked potato. These are carbs, okay? There's simple carbs and there's complex carbs. I'm not even going to go into it because there's a whole science behind it, but if you are actually wanting to see muscle definition or any kind of tone, okay, you know, your six pack or your arms, you want a little bit more defined, you need to be eating protein and carbs. Carbs are actually, you need more carbs than protein, honestly, because your muscles and your body needs carbs for energy and carbs to function. So if you're on keto, if you're on these things that are just like no carb or low carb diets, you're not having that energy, so you're gonna feel more fatigued in your workouts, you're not gonna look as toned, and it's just not good for you. Mentally, you're not going to be having that energy as well, and physically, you're just gonna feel really down. So I'm not saying go and eat pizza and these, you know, breadsticks and meals every day. No, like I said, portion control and moderation. I'll have avocado toast almost every day, and my toast, I have Dave's Killer Bread, so it's got seeds and a little bit healthier, simpler carbs in it, or almonds or avocado. Like, I mean, all these different things have carbs in it. Vegetables all have carbs in them. So if you're saying that you're gonna do a no carb diet, so are you saying you're not gonna eat vegetables, like that's bad for you? Doesn't make much sense. But low carb is fine if you're doing a different kind of lifestyle, but if you want a lifestyle where you wanna get toned, you wanna get healthy, you're like, why am I not losing weight? Eating those proteins and carbs are very important. But I hope this video helps. Those are my 10 main points for you guys. I'm not just talking, like I said, just because I'm someone who loves fitness. I love fitness, but I'm also a NASM certified personal trainer, and I hope to bring some of that information that I know to you guys so you don't make so you don't make the same mistakes I do and have the same misconceptions that I do. I hope this actually really helps. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me on Instagram. I'm popping it up right here at Hannah Joy Miller. Check me out for some workouts. I do different workouts throughout the week. I share fitness tips, motivation tips, lifestyle stuff, all this stuff right here on my Instagram. Check me out. Yes, so like this video, comment what you thought of it, and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one and other ones. And if you're new here, welcome to Andy&Han. He's not here with me right now, but he'll be with me in the next video. So I hope you guys check us out and hit that subscribe and notification bell to get notifications when our videos launch, so you guys can be the first to watch them, check them out, and like I said, yeah, like, comment what you thought. Thanks guys, see you later. Peace out, Andy&Han.